Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are all doing well, and welcome to this live showdown between the Empire and the High Elves. So as far as my army goes, it is going to be the Franz, and of course, pretty much every time you bring Franz, you want to bring Galmaraz and Reichel and Runefang, and we do also have a Jade Wizard here, who I believe is on horseback, and Franz, like I said, I mean, yeah, he's got 100 armor, but for the most part, he is a bit of a glass cannon character compared to like Volkmar and Boris, who of course do heal themselves. So with him, you typically do want to bring Earthblood and Regrowth and all that other sort of good stuff. We have two cannons as well, Royal Altdorf Griffites and some Empire Knights, which kind of are just there to match like Silver Helms and Reavers and things like that. They're kind of in that similar price point, so I'd like to bring those guys. Now, High Elves can bring Bolt Throwers here. I'm going with cannons, hoping that he'll probably have some Dragon Princes, some Silver Helms, and maybe some really powerful, monster type characters, right? So like a big Star Dragon or something that I can really focus down. Now, Franz in this matchup can often be outclassed up in the air because of Larry, or Lariel as she is called in the actual way. But yeah, Tempest is really good. So they can Tempest Franz with Lariel because she has access to combined Lores of Magic with both a little bit of healing and some high magic as well. So let's see. Yeah, Archer Spam is also another thing we can run into here, but I'm hoping that the Empire Knights, basically the formula I'm going for. The Great Cannons kill their Reavers and Silver Helms and Dragon Princes. Then from there, my Empire Knights can really dive into the back line and cause some problems. So we'll see how it goes. Swordsmen are going to be our glorious front line, the State Troopers. We got some Sigmar Sons mixed in there as well. Unfortunately, on ladder, you can only bring 3 RORs, which is kind of a funky thing. So I did have to change my army up a little bit here. The Great Cannons, we're not going to leave any spears back there to protect them. I will, however, leave like an Empire Knight, so if there's some Reavers coming in, they should be able to win that fight. Silver Bullets are going to be a little bit offset in the back, just to deal with like Phoenixes or anything else that flies in and tries to dive my lines there. Franz can be 2. I think the Jade Wizard is on horseback, so he can roll dirty here with the Royal Altdorf Griffites. You pretty much always want to have your Regrowth on hand for these guys, or, Franz, who will probably be nearby as well. So you guys can be in the back, you can be 4, Pistoliers can be group 5. Pistoliers, again, just give me some battlefield control, can go after his big monsters, and I just like having a couple mobile units, whether it's Outriders or Pistoliers, but in this situation I felt a little bit better getting these guys, and plus they also fit my budget. Alright, so everything's looking good. Let's lock our control groups. This Empire Knight can kind of just chill back here and be loose. We'll put our cannons in group 6. Want to make sure to put our artillery and guns in guard mode, which makes it so they don't like over chase things awkwardly. If you guys are newer to the game, it's a pretty important thing for sure. All right, so let's check with our opponent. Ready? Good luck, have fun. High Elves versus Empire is a fun one. They kind of have similar playstyles in some ways, with decent mid-range heavy cav like Silver Helms to Empire Knights, Dragon Princes to Reiksguard / Demogryph Knights. They kind of similar, like I said, in some ways. All right, so let's see what his army looks like here. We do have some dragons. Okay. So he does have a bit of a monster build. I'm looking around the minimap. I do see a Vanguard deployment back here. So your boy Franz is going to kind of peel over here. These Empire Knights can roll up, and the Pistoliers can go start doing some poke and stroke. The target we want to shoot, oh, it's Imric. And he does also have a Fireball Caster, probably just to try and snipe my artillery. Now, if he's not going to allocate resources to come and defend this area, I'll send some Empire Knights to just like start cycle charging Rangers. And like I said, I'm going to leave these guys back here. Got to always check the corners. Sometimes you can't really see them when you're loading in, but yeah, I can see he's creeping around with those Reavers over there, which is just fine. All right, Pistoliers. What are these? Silver and Guard. Cannons should be shooting at Imric, so yeah, we're just going to sit and shoot at Imric all game. If he wants to chase Franz, it's fine. I can drag him through Pistolier fire and hopefully have a good time of it. I don't think he has any ranged, so we just need to make sure, yeah, let's go ahead and square everyone up here, that we, stay aware of these Dragon Princes and some of the other threats he has coming here. Yeah, we're getting some good damage. Rangers are very squishy to this type of fire. Empire Knights here. Let's go ahead and just get one more volley from these guys if we can, then we can pull back. So let's get these swordsmen going to intercept here. These guys can kind of just chill in the wings. And this is like the really important engagement here. I'm sure there's going to be some sneaky action going on. We're kiting back pretty well. Cannons are, yeah, he's got that other dragon back there. Not sure what he's got planned, but nonetheless, Sigmar Sun should win their respective matchups here. We can also charge some Empire Knights in. Okay, so Franz can go for this guy, 100%. We can also shoot here. And Dragon Princes, we can countercharge now. And should be okay. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get you guys over there. And do we want to use any healing yet? Not quite. I think Franz with Galmaraz should be able to give this thing the business, and he should be able to catch it. Nice breath attack from my opponent there. Let's pull back these Empire Knights now. So as far as the backline goes, we're safe. Franz is chasing that guy off. I thought he could actually catch that guy a little bit quicker, but it's all right. So let's go ahead and pull back here. We do have his character on the run here, the Cannons, Pistoliers, and all of our Sigmarite powder. Definitely doing some solid work. We have a couple openings, like right here in the center. He might be able to creep through. Empire Knights might not win those beauty contests, but nonetheless, they can certainly do some work. So he's got a Mage of Life here. We can actually switch and see if he's paying attention here. So now the Dragon Princes are going in. We'll rally our Demogryph Knights. We'll pull you guys down and under. And, ooh, yeah, nice play there on his part. He was able to goon some dudes out. But we're just going to keep pounding here. And will we get there? Will we get the damage we're looking for? We do get some big chunky damage on those guys. And we do also get the better jump here, which is nice. As far as healing goes, I mean, there's nothing that really needs it super hard. We'll do it on them just because they're in combat here. Now the Pistoliers, which I believe are in Group 5. I'm a little bit sloppy on my micro now. We need to get Franzi out of there. Franz actually caught in a bit of a bad situation, so a big misplay there. Could cost me quite a bit, but thankfully the cannons are just like gooning his lord. So even if we lost Franz, I think we'd be okay. Alright, so yeah, we have some guys coming back here. Let's go ahead and rally back in, see if we can get them. Franz needs to escape that situation. Let's kind of weave through here and see if we can get into this back line and help. Come on, Franz, go! The Jade Wizard, he probably needs to head over there now. Like, try and get into range to heal Franz. We might have to send in some Pistoliers. I'm gonna actually, against the Lions, and we're gonna try and pull back and through, like under. Oh yeah, the Jukes, baby. The Jukes! Come on, Franz. Pistoliers are gonna pay the troll toll, but, you know, as long as the Emperor lives, that's okay. So Pistoliers are just gonna buy some time for a quick moment. Okay, we need to go ahead and sweep these guys off, get you guys down here if we can, and you guys down here. Franz is gonna get away. He'll be back. The Pistoliers should be able to rally him, which will be fine. Alright, Handgunners, you guys keep running. Royal Altdorf Griffites are still clearing off the battle lines here, and he doesn't have enough speed probably to chase Franz off. So Franz should be back. Now this cannon, can we get it back online? This one great cannon still just pounding Imric. Pistoliers, let's go ahead and get you guys in shooting mode here. You can go ahead and kite, and you guys can go ahead and kite here. Put them in auto kite mode, which is fine. Alright, so let's pull you guys back. Handgunners can start shooting here. Jade Wizard, let's get you in there, get dirty. And now we can go ahead and pile in and hopefully finish off some of the backline penetration. I really need Franz to come back for sure. That's going to be pretty important. And this cannon crew, let's go ahead and switch them here. Start shooting there. And let's go ahead and see if we can avoid that. Alright, Pistoliers are getting some good kiting. We might actually be able to kill one of his wizards here, which would be a really, really nice. And how are the Griffites doing? Griffites are in perfect shape. They're definitely going to be something that maybe carries us this game. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can bounce over here. Come on, Franz, come back! He doesn't want to. Alright, Griffites, it's all on you guys. Any healing we need to do? Not really. We do have some threats coming back here, though. Let's go ahead and pull the Empire Knights and see if we can clear these guys off. We get the Jade Wizard coming in. Good, we actually got his Lifecaster there, which is excellent. Griffites might be able to pick off this character. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Come on, Jade Wizard and Empire Knights. Do it for your boy SIGMAR here. All right, keep kiting back here. Those are the Rahagri's Pride, so that's a pretty nice pick right there if we can get it. And yeah, we got one of his dragons down, which is good. So Franz's sacrifice was not in vain, that's for sure. The Griffites, man, Griffites are such a good unit. Those guys just absolute world beaters. So now we can switch back onto Homeboy there. We start shooting these spearmen in the back. And yeah, our Empire Cav are really bouncing back and forth, although I should be using my Winds of Magic a little bit more. So we'll just drop it here on these Empire Knights, try and buy a little bit of time for them. What are these, Dragon Princes? Oh, those are just Reavers. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. Both cannons are shooting at the big lords there. Let's go ahead and pull you guys back now, and I think we need to pull one unit of Empire Knights to at least go fight those Reavers, potentially. Demis we got a cycle charge pretty effectively with. That's going to be pretty important. And do we get the handgunners back? We do. Excellent. Alright, so now is the time to probably overcast a regrowth there and just top off the Royal Altdorf Griffites, who I think are going to be a saving grace for us. One big advantage we have here is the fact that we have the cannons just constantly peppering into him. Granted, he's obstructing our line of sight by working his way into the tree line, so that's a very, very good play as well. Alright, pop the stone here. Just, you know, expended quite a bit of juicy Winds of Magic here. I guess we just keep sweeping through his spheres and other units, right? Just let the cannons do their thing. So we could probably get more value off those Reavers here. Pistoliers can go shoot as well. How are we doing in this fight? Empire Knights are doing pretty good. Should be able to break up those spearmen. I don't think there's any other treachery coming. These silver bullets here will actually be really nice to get back to. Come on, Griffites. Ride now. Okay, so the cannons don't seem to be making great contact. I guess we just switch on to Big Boy here. Yeah, we're going to need the Griffites. We got the Terror Rod over there, which is more or less what we wanted. Silver bullets can lurk back here, and Empire Knights were able to break these guys up. So we're going to need this healing here now. Balance of Power is still really dead even. He's got those Reavers here, so let's, I mean, we just got to charge with the Swordsman. We have no choice here. Alright, so Rahagri's Pride, no problem. We can charge them with Empire Knights, and in the meantime, we'll be nearby here, and these handgunners can come after Imric. Imric will lose pretty bad against, yeah, they pop their buff, which is cool. I just got to make sure I don't get caught in a breath attack. That's what my opponent's trying to do right here. You can tell he wants it. I can tell he's hungering for it. But he's, you know, he's taking cannon fire this entire time, right? Which is good. And now he's landing, so we can commit a little bit more to this engagement. I don't know if we're going to actually catch him here, but we'll try. Reavers, yeah, Reavers are going to be a thing. But looks like we got some shots. The Rahagri's Pride are going to get absolutely dunked on here by the Demis. Let's go ahead and pop an Earthblood here. Although Regrowth probably would have been better since it's a single target. Nonetheless, Griffites will be able to defeat this dragon, no problem. And those dudes can pull back here, and we can get these guns up. Just keep, you know, buttering the bread, man. Yeah, we're going to pop a regrowth here on these Griffites. Okay, so just keep charging. Keep those cannons going strong. Yeah, we're getting some good value here now. See if we could actually ambush that Mage of Life. What are these guys here? Pistoliers? Yeah, Pistoliers against Reavers is going to be a pretty bad day for me. But we should be able to pick off his Lifecaster. I'm pretty sure your boy Emmerich here is taking a lot of damage from the cannons also. And picking off the Mage of Life will reduce further healing opportunities my opponent has. Alright. Looks good. He is broken. I think that's game. There's no way he can come back. Emmerich is a really big part of that army, so yeah, my Franz play was really sloppy, I have to say. Really sloppy. But aside from that, I think we played a pretty tight game. My opponent did, I mean, you know, and honestly, though my Franz play was a little bit sloppy, like I said, he did a good job punishing me for it. Like, he didn't let me escape. So it was a good proper scrap, man. Well played to Tsu Sung-Shi. My build, I like the two cannons. They did a lot of good damage to the monsters over time. Also, they could have been good against princes. Maybe I should have just gone after the princes, but I felt like wearing down someone big in Chungus like Emmerich is going to be a right choice. Franz obviously could have done a lot more, but the rest of the build was fine. Griffites do their thing. Pistoliers were a decent, annoying harass unit. They kited, they saved things at times. And Silver Bullets, also did some really good HP damage. I think they were good. And I'm surprised at how well the Swordsman held against the White Lions. That was pretty interesting. Anyways, well played it once again to my opponent. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live Empire vs. High Elf showdown. I'm on my way to record a couple more live games, so there will be a couple in the horizon here. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.